Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Rozim and this is Planet Zoo. We've got a pretty okay zoo so far. We've got our kangaroo and emu habitat. We got some dingoes over here somewhere. There they are. Hello, dingoes. Even though the dingoes just look like bigger corgis. But then we've got our fennec exhibit, which used to have a path going through it, but those people kept terrifying our poor fennec, so I decided to stop them from going in. Otherwise, over here, we've got a very large number of penguins. Holy crap. But they haven't been problematic, so I haven't been paying attention to them. How many? I have 81 penguins!
Zoom!
Aren't they good up to a group of
What?
like 500?
Yes, but still. And what, old pal?
Why they're Hades? Why are there Haiti penguins?
Because they breed! I
Zim
started with 5!
Zim is just great getting together the cast for Happy Feet, the new movie.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
We do have a new walkthrough exhibit with our capybaras, which are currently all hiding in here, and who I keep having to clear them out because they throw fits over having too many of them when they breed like there's no goddamn tomorrow. Excuse me. Anyways. So yeah, we got our capybaras there. We've added some Siberian tigers as well. Here's one. Whoa. Let's call our mechanic. As I realize
like a
they're...
slight problem.
Yeah. It's just a little concerning when you see some cracks on your enclosure for the tigers.
They're just slowly working on it.
I think we've got a baby tiger somewhere. Yes, we do. Here they are.
Baby!
Adorable.
They precious.
Ah. And then, last but not least, we have our African wild dogs.
Have they been breeding like crazy?
Not really. I want more.
The real challenge is getting pandas breed.
Fuck pandas.
Wow, somebody clip that.
Well, no, isn't that the whole goal, is getting them to fuck?
I mean, I guess. But yeah, apparently, like, pandas are, like, infamously hard to get breeding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they definitely are. In here, we have some exhibits that I've added. Most of this building is pre-designed, so I can't take credit for it. But I do... Oh my god, the Cappies are fighting again! Anyways, we got eastern blue-tongued lizard. We have green iguanas. Actually, are there... Why is it lagging? Okay, we do have a male and female of that. Male and female of those. We only have a female of the giant forest scorpions, so let's go ahead and check for more of those. Giant forest scorpion. Now we need a... There is nothing on the market. Okay. We got yellow anacondas.
Snack, snack, snack. Sorry.
Yes. Snack.
They are expecting offspring.
And once the offspring comes, one of the parents will be sold. They throw fits when there's more than just a pair of them in there.
I know, but
I can at least let you see them.
yee! Look at the adorables. I love them. They are my people.
Even though they don't actually move. They're just kind of
Yeah.
always in one spot.
So kind of like snakes in real life.
Honestly, the one thing that saddens me about snakes is that, like, when you see them at zoos or museums, like, slash zoo, whatever thing is, I want to pet them, and then I read the little thing and it's like, this is the most venomous snake in this country, and I'm like,
We got bats in an exhibit that people can walk through for reasons.
Ooh. Another fruit bat, so
Yeah, they're fruit
I mean,
bats.
well, you did it with a lot of birds. I've walked through exhibits that are full of birds, and the entire exhibit is designed to, like, people can walk in, and then they close, like, it's like a little airlock, but
Yeah.
for birds.
Yep.
This definitely is not an airlock. It's literally just, you know, some PVC flaps that are apparently sufficient to keep the animals in.
Yeah, that also helps. Usually they're very heavy. I literally saw a bird smack into one head first, and it looked very
Well-
painful for the poor bird.
I'm meaning, like, I could easily see as somebody's walking through, just one of them sliding through.
So true. Yeah, the one I went to had, like, double PVC, so you went through one and then to the other one.
That's what I was expecting, but apparently in this zoo, it's this is sufficient.
Maybe you just have
Hey,
very
it's
good
a
birds.
video game.
Maybe your birds are just really nice and well behaved.
I don't have birds. I've got bats and butterflies.
Well, now I'm
And a
insulted.
lot of butterflies.
You have snakes, and you have probably some species that Wolstein has, and you don't have birds. Huh.
I don't have any owls, no.
I mean,
Then
Doug
again,
Taylor says we need.
We need Pokemon DLC.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention.
You're more likely to get a mod for that. Jeez, if they added actual modding support, I could absolutely see people doing an overhaul for Pokemon Zoo.
that'd be more apt for the fucking Jurassic Park game. Imagine trying to take care of a Pokemon, and the Pokemon is literally just made of lava. It's my cargo. It sets fire to the entire exhibit.
No. You see, you go ahead and you set everything to be made of rock.
Yeah, good luck when it melts through the rock.
Ooh, common death adder.
Exactly. You just keep an eye on them.
You just start forming ever deeper little pools of lava.
No. You see, this is when they're just made of lava, and everything. They live in a giant tungsten enclosure. Everything else within is rock, but the walls are tungsten so that they don't get out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're put
Okay.
on tungsten risers with a lot of insulation, or rather airspace. And voila! a giant thermos for your slug on the cargo.
Honestly, that would I would pay so much just to
Ow.
have that. Just the entire complexity of trying to keep Pokemon contained.
Hi, Rob. But yeah, X Gamer, I agree. A Pokemon Zoo game would be a lot of fun.
For safety of the viewers, the window panes are set with one semi-thermally reflective variety, and the second set of panes is set 4 meters away from the viewing window so that people cannot get too close.
Rob
I
should
can't
come
wait
hang out on Voice.
Rob's
Rob
here
should share with us more lore of Great Britain and how they stole curry.
Oh, that's cute. They just stole curry.
I was about to say.
They stole a lot of other things.
Oh, yeah, no, fair enough.
Something exists. Britain's. This is ours now.
The Netherlands just was equally aggressive, almost.
See, the
To
funniest
my
thing,
understanding.
the funniest thing to me, there's like people always blame the British, and if people are really clever, they blame the Dutch. But then people ever like they always ignore the Spanish. Somebody
Real
found
quick.
a sunk.
Rob, you don't have to come hang out. You can get some sleep.
Oh, yeah, get yourself some sleep. I just woke up 40 minutes ago.
I was just teasing.
I missed barotrauma.
Snoozy owl.
We'll do the rest of that later. Alright, so that is it for this. And yeah.
I do believe we are dancing around the real issue, though.
Hmm?
That we need to just TF Zim into a Martin and put him in a zoo.
Fortunately,
People-
Martins are still not allowed in the game. They're not part of the game yet.
That'll be
And
the first
so-
Martin in the
Oh,
game.
well, here you go. Just, get sucked into the game, turned into a Martin, and then we will have a Martin in the game.
Yeah.
The cutest Martin. The most adorable assassin.
Yeah, I already took that ability away from you to call me that because you abused it and did not say the assassin part, so therefore you're no longer allowed to say it.
It's not gonna stop me.
It's fine. I can do it for you. Sim is the cutest. Is an
It's-
adorable assassin.
I don't know what you. I don't know what you said, but I can't hear, so I'm just going to ignore it. Love you, Zim.
Uh-huh.
Get head pats.
Hello, I can hear.
Get 'em.
Rob! Rob! Hello, Rob!
Snoozy.
Hello again,
Snoozy-
Rob.
Snoozy makes Snorefest. How are you doing, by the way?
From what we've figured out, this is going to last me about a month, which is going to be fun. My next appointment, my closest appointment is next Thursday, which is going to be even better. I am tired, I am achy.
Well, then go sleep.
I just got out a hot bath, so I am at least like fuzzy now.
Go sleep.
Brain fuzzy.
Go sleep.
I literally bundled up in bed and you told me I said I was here to look, I was so tired and you called me in.
Zim.
Again, you
No,
goofball.
I
Go
hear.
sleep.
But listen. Just do the ASMR voices and that'll put him to sleep.
No.
Sim Scratchy voice can
Rob.
do ASMR.
Hello there, Rob. And Gib
I actually
Gab
turned.
for
I
that
can't hear that. I
matter.
turned you down too low.
Oh. Well, maybe I should
You were
just
being really
speak a
loud a while ago, so I
little
turned your voice down.
louder. And just, let you all know that you are very good.
Oh,
So next donation goal is going to be ASMR videos in.
oh, whoa! Did you see thing?
I will check for what is mentioned. Oh, messages. That is damn adorable.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, release all the adult capybaras except for one male and one female.
Ooh, Cashy, what we
I am pleased to have provided you a landform.
Yeah. I now have 3 official landforms.
What?
Much happy. Yeah.
Archineer is now developing additional forms.
Ah.
I inspire more. No.
So, Gib Gab, I have been wondering.
Hmm?
Male, female, or they, them?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
All of the above.
Well then, Gib Gab, let me just say you are a very good boy.
Boy.
You like it when I call you a good boy, don't you?
I know I don't have rights technically, but I plead the fifth.
Chris Ovos is also a very good boy.
You know? You may have power, but I do too.
Giant Gap cheered with 500 eggy bitties. No, you.
Bon.
That's fair.
Yes, sir.
That's fair. However, I'm the one that got paid for that, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm okay with it too. Boom.
I'm okay with it as well. That was entertaining.
Fantastic.
Funny because I suggested to Zim that he should do the bits, the 500 for the anvil, and I'm pretty sure I've donated like half of the bits for that.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Whoa. Should I be nice and share it with them?
You should drop another anvil on Sim. We're currently plotting to one day later in the year drop an entire anvil ring and get a hype train to level 4.
I better save up eggies and
Well, a hype train won't be helped by egg coins.
I know, but then I can also do other things. Like head pats. While having anvils dropped on you.
Can we do cannons and anvil rain?
Oh yeah.
And we have to do it with the jet model.
Better get ready to use that sad emote on your models.
Oh, this shall be great.
This is my new defense. You can fluster me, but I can
There.
I can threaten to drop anvils on you.
There. That is my response.
Got him.
Oh, he's so angry, it's adorable.
Alright, it's really cute. I love it.
Damn it, Kristoff, you beat me to it.
Or,
Fine, I'll just play a Martin.
one of our cousins has a little terrier that she brings around every now and then.
Messaged you.
There. Another one. What, Rob?
Can I
Wait.
message you?
What?
Can I message you? I want to send a thing. Before I forget.
Yeah, you can message me.
Before I forget and pass out for another 12 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say that our cousin has a little terrier that she brings around every now and then. She knows as well, but she also is a bit of a brat. And whenever we stop paying attention to her for more than 5 minutes straight, she just begins to very angrily try to bark, but she can't bark, really. So she just like makes some disgruntled noises, and then she like rubs her head against the pillow. And that's her form of displeasure.
Okay, game. It is not my fault that the animals are glitching out.
Ain't that great, huh?
They're flying.
All right. Who's giving the penguins piercing capabilities? Or phasing?
It's ethereal.
As they just literally...
That is
What do you mean I'm offline?
What is going on?
Oof. The stream hasn't even cut out. Damn.
Yeah.
Why do you need to be online for this?
I don't know. What the hell?
This is my favorite feature in video games, when they make you be online for single player. And then if you lose connection, it kicks you out of single
Yep.
player. Weird glitch sound. Did you know, actually, for a very long time, I noticed this because I used to live in Venezuela, so our internet would cut out or power would cut out regularly. When the internet was off or power was out, my Paradox games would run faster. Single player, not even multiplayer, just like 100% single player. I'll turn off the internet, it'll like lag spike for a second, and then it runs faster.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know if that works that way anymore, or if it was just a weird bug that they had for a time. I suspect it was either data gathering or something to do with their launcher. But yeah, didn't kick me out of the game. Didn't cause issues. You know, I'll take ending the game a few hours ago.
Okay, then.
Huh? What'd you say?
Okay, then.
Oh, you got a kobold form.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Become kobold.
And the game is being frustrating. Okay, box all animals. You're all being moved elsewhere. God. Oh, guests can enter their habitat. Alright. We'll send them into the... Oh, God. 500 of them.
Wolves.
Go grab a...
How much
I'm gonna let it go.
space do we need for... I can't even see how much space I... Oh, okay. 99. Okay, so I can, at most, see how much space I need for 99 penguins.
Why do you need 99 penguins? That's a lot of fucking penguins.
Not enough, clearly.
Are you gonna be the penguin?
Well, I already have 81 of them. They just breed like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, because they're supposed to be dealing with seals and orcas and things killing them all the time.
I'll put them in a different habitat. Which, of course, means I need to make a different habitat.
But I mean, it's true. Like without the predators, penguins do go crazy. Have you ever seen like really dominant dance when taken out of really competitive ecosystems to just like kill everything in their path? They no longer have their natural predators. So sometimes you reintroduce a predator into their new habitat that they've completely taken over, and it's just like split between the two species of ants. And yeah, ants are a little terrifying. They're so cool.
Where do I want to put them? I guess I can give them this area over here.
What if you make the entire that entire enclosed ring just Penguin Kingdom, and that big opening is just the gates to it? Yeah, all of that is just Penguin Kingdom. Just enclose them in with the mountains.
No!
Create the largest reservoir of penguins on the planet. Like people say
No!
Antarctica's great. People say Antarctica's great. You can make Antarctica too.
No!
The sequel to Antarctica, Antarctica 2.
We can even do like little promotions, right? So since it's gonna be massive and people won't be able to see it because it'll be up the mountain, you just you fly a hot air balloon over the Penguin Kingdom. And save you if you fall in the Penguin Kingdom, because then you're just gonna get nuded to death.
Oh, jeez.
How many penguins could fit in there? Like, how many penguins can this game handle?
Apparently 500.
That's not enough penguins.
I'm gonna write it down in this list of ideas I have.
Many penguins.
Maximum limit penguins Planet 2 can handle.
Alright, where are our Australian themed stuff?
Spiders, snakes, and birds. Have you ever seen like the cutest bird videos are always from Australia? I think it's cockatoos are the most adorable things. They're such gremlins.
We'll go ahead and put a bathroom over here.
Contemplations.
Duke, duke. Duke, duke. What are your contemplations now, Wostein?
Oh, Planning to goof around with a touch of barotrauma, but wondering whether I do so silently or if I bleed through audio of everything else and just have all of everything going wrong punctuated by happy zoo things.
I mean, by all means, chat away.
Oh, yes, no, I don't say much when doing so I figure it might be an amusing little bit. Just a mismatch of things. I think I'll do it. Thank you, then.
I mean, don't feed your game audio through Discord, but
Oh, no, no, not through Discord. Of Discord through the, of the stream. I'm sure
oh,
I'll be
you
fine.
still listening to the stream, but yeah, by all means, I'm okay with more people hanging out and, you know. An evolution, yes, that might be required at some point. Not right now, but at some point. Alright, so guests are complaining about being thirsty and hungry. They also
We
are not
foxed two of them too.
happy.
And we need to bomb the guests too, then. Yeah.
No!
Yes.
There's no guests, there can't be complaints.
Exactly. I love this thinking. Let's do it.
Customer support service people be like, I mean, admittedly, I haven't even worked in customer service. I've only been in proximity to people who have. But sometimes, like,
I have.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
Yeah.
Haven't told me the wildest story. I can't share it because it's like personal details, but goodness. I was just like, I don't want to work near wherever you live. The fact that you have people who straight up be like, hey, can you give me this $1,000 phone for free because you took too long to answer like the front desk? And then actually escalate it to management.
Oh, some of those kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
I had this lady when I was working for Starbucks. She called up. She had bought some Starbucks ground coffee at a grocery store. And she told me that she was planning to give it to a friend, but they didn't like it. And so she wanted a full refund because the store would not accept her return.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the answer was no.
Oh, good old Karens.
And she threw a huge fit.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I don't know, that sounds entirely reasonable. What could possibly be wrong with that? Certainly nothing, right?
Oh,
Oh,
she
'cause-
definitely didn't see anything wrong with it. Hey, Rob, you still awake?
Unit lost.
Would you move him down to the pillow nest?
Hold on. Super pillow nest. It will not let me, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't even
Okay.
enter it myself.
No worries.
Is it a super special room for Zim and Rygon? Only Zim can move people in there, and only Rygon can ever be moved in there.
No, I took away the Rygon only name.
Mm,
I have found myself in there once already.
Yes, yes, you have.
oh, it is literally a nest now.
Huh?
It is literally a nest.
A snack woe.
Alright, I know the penguins don't need that much space, so...
I never asked. What kind of snake was it inspired by? Snake well.
Hmm?
And like, if any particular species of snake inspired snake well.
Oh, the primary one I went along with would just be python.
Yeah.
Nice, large snake.
My local state python. Let's go. You know, Florida has something called the annual Python Challenge.
I was not aware of this, no.
So you know how the Everglades is a beautiful endangered ecosystem because people keep building a giant, like, horrible, ugly megalopolis in South Florida, in Central Florida.
Hmm.
It's not helped because the Burmese python is an incredibly invasive species and
Yeah.
really likes the ecosystem.
Hmm.
So every year, like, sponsors support a challenge where people see who can catch the longest snake, the biggest, the longest snake. Basically, who gets to be called Florida Man for a year.
I mean, Florida Man is just a legend. Who wouldn't want to be the legendary Florida Man?
Everyone always has a little bit of Florida Man in them. It's just that Floridians have more Florida Man in them than everyone. Hey, goodness. You know how people drive poorly in big cities?
Do they?
Understatement.
Coming from Venezuela, people drive horribly for two reasons specifically. One is that traffic enforcement is not always enforced. So, people just drive however they want. And it's not always bad. It actually can lead to pretty good driving skills because you have to be very aware of your surroundings all the time. So, to not crash, you have to be a good driver. But it makes people drive kind of wild. And in Venezuela specifically, because there was no power a lot of the time and infrastructure wasn't maintained, you didn't have stop signs, you didn't have road signs, like the road lineations with, like, how roads are marked? None of that. You didn't have stoplights. So you have to exclusively guide yourself by basically aggressive driving other people. Otherwise, nobody lets you through. So put all of those people in South Florida, in a highly populated, dense city. Yeah. And
Chaos.
one of the favorite moments I've had living here is we were going to Costco. And you know how, like, parking lots have these, like, long sections of just, like, parking spaces? And to connect to the two, like, lines parking spaces, you have, like, little in-betweens where only one or two cars can fit. Well, there was one car going to one, and then one car coming from that one, like, both ways. And there was this tiny space. No car can fit in there. So someone behind us decided, you know what, I don't want to wait. She drove half the car through that space and half the car on top of the grass. Just, like, casually drove through, went in front of someone else, like, cut them off, just drove in front of someone, and we were just staring there bewildered at somebody just, halfway on top of the grass, halfway on the pavement, good enough.
Oh, people.
Yes.
Really, Chris Ovos?
Yes. Madagascar style. They've begun tunneling and they've entered other habitats.
Actually, I should probably give this more space.
So you just delineate half of your park for penguins. If you don't, they'll take it. The empire of the newts must expand.
The empire of the what?
Of the newts. Noots. Newt.
No.
He just he's all like, no.
Just no. Plain simple.
You can just imagine it like, hey penguins, can you like not overpopulate? No. They'll just return a simple answer. When do we get penguin wool?
Adding
Pink
that to the
woe.
list.
As soon as he can draw it now.
So there's a lot of alternate forms that are lining up at this rate. For one, the list itself is already excessive, but now we are adding on other considerations. I think right now there is raptor, sea lion, tiger, rabbit, hedgehog, rhino, fuzzy noodle dragon, chocobo, sloth, and penguin.
I want to see the fuzzy noodle dragon wool.
All in no time.
Computer screen woe.
Tempting, but I might hold off on that one, actually. Well, I might see about a robotics woe at some point.
Protogen.
Nah, independent of that. As much as I joke of going ahead and just of going ahead and making all of the illegal protogen parts out of paper mache, I don't feel like bothering with that. I'll just do my own thing.
Fair enough. What about Martin woe?
That one is already done.
Ah.
Let me throw them on next. Switching.
Oh, stay on snake.
It is too late. It is done.
Oh.
No, it's actually very hard to tell how effective this pushing down is. I know the penguins need some deep water to really swim around in.
How far down does the penguin swing?
It says at least 2 meters deep.
Yeah, that's pretty
But-
close. Google says penguins dive up to 500 meters deep. It's basically the same.
Well, no, that's just the requirements for the in-game ones.
I know you probably the game probably wouldn't like it if you try to make a 500-meter deep hole.
We could find out.
Do it.
Do it.
This is like, you know, like when you play City Skylines and you learn that you can make terrain really tall or really deep, and you decide how far down or how far high up can I like make the little tower of dirt, and you just make like a little cylindrical pillar up to the sky, and we just do that in Planet Zoo. I know everyone who plays City Skyline has done it at least once.
I have not.
You will.
Well, okay, I should rephrase. I have not done it on purpose.
But now I want to hear that one.
Well, I mean, it was simply I didn't realize how sensitive it was. And so I was like, okay, let's just make a small mound here to help with the water flow and such. And oh my god!
Yeah, I was. Okay, you know how like power in city skylines can be a little annoying.
Yes.
In my the other day, I was watching Seda play, and I said, you know, I'm gonna play again because every time I want to play City Sky, I watch someone play, I want to play. And I said, I'm gonna just sit here for like a year in game and grab money, and I'm just gonna build a dam and never worry about money again. About power. It was generating like 1600 watts, so I just deleted everything else power wise. The reason I made it successful is because I artificially like built up a bit of the ground around the dam's reservoir, quote unquote, because it was very naturally shaped to form one. So it flooded very far away from my city, so I didn't really care. And I was setting the terrain to make it look nicer, and then I accidentally clicked the inverse, and I accidentally flooded like a quarter of my city's population. It's like one little click.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was literally just like remove, add, just like snap quick. But it was too late. The tsunami was already headed downhill.
Mistakes may
Yeah.
have been made.
I have done a few like that. I've had a few. There is a clip where I am like, oh god, oh god, how do I undo this? And roommate in the background going, God's asking for an undo button. What do we do? And I had been messing around with the canals. I'm like, these are neat. Oh, these aren't doing what I wanted. So let's go ahead and undo it. Water was already in said canal.
Mistakes may have been made.
I feel that pain. That there is a reason I usually don't touch the canal tool. It's dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Instead, I spend all my time joking around trying to make hyper efficient public transit, but it's apparently really hard. Especially without the DLC.
Joke.
You know what? Sure. We can let our penguins have that little cave. But yeah, the so after I built this big canal going straight through the center of my city, I deleted it. And suddenly everything was flooded. Literally everything.
You know, sometimes that happens.
There. So now, since we're gonna have the pool in here, if our penguins decide to just have all sorts of bullshit going on, they won't be... They at least will not be somehow phasing out of their enclosure.
That was my favorite part of the penguin exhibit. I could pet them.
Well, you'll still be able to pet them. Just planned petting instead of unplanned petting.
I don't know. This Sue seems kind of sussy. Won't let me unplannedly pet penguins. Won't let me pet martins.
It doesn't have martins, and I want martins.
Those
Did you
points are
make a
not
post
mutually
on Twitter?
exclusive.
Huh?
Did you make a Twitter post continuing the campaign?
I have
Like
been,
3
yes.
times.
A lot
We
more
will
than
get you
3
more.
times.
Oh, more? Fair enough. I don't know.
Not
I don't use
on-
Twitter.
Not on my stream side, but I do actually have a Daily Martin Twitter.
Mhm.
And that's what I've been using to spam the devs for Martins. It's got a lot more followers. Even though I'm really bad about posting daily.
I assumed you had a bot for that.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I do by hand. Primarily because it just feels better to do it by hand for me.
Well, that I've noticed, yeah.
Yeah, it's more work
Like-
on me, but at the same time, it's still... Bots are all well and good, but it also is nice to have a personal touch to things.
Why do it by hand when you can do it by paw?
Because nobody turns me into things. I have to go turn myself into stuff.
Oh, we gotta change that then.
I have learned a new thing. You can nest storage containers in barotrauma.
You can put a storage container in a storage container in a storage container and so on.
Yes.
Storage containers are very useful.
I will no longer use many of the metal containers shortly after this discovery. But that'll be for later.
And in the save we have, I went through and I organized all the resources into their own little storage container. And goodness, is it so much cleaner to look at.
Yes, one day I will get that far. I need more storage container.
We bought like 15, 16, it's this ridiculous amount. And I was just like, more. Now we don't need more, but you know.
Storage containers within storage containers. And then within those are more storage containers.
After all, why not? Why shouldn't we?
Why shouldn't we put 4 fuel rods into the reactor?
Exactly. I see Wustan and I are on the same wavelength.
The hell? I'm the one that said it!
Well, you said it, but like, you clearly wouldn't want us to, whereas I could totally see Wustan cackling in glee at the actual idea of doing it.
You clearly don't know me.
But you're the captain.
So? That doesn't mean
see-
that I don't want to see what happens when this thing goes boom.
Yeah, I was about to say, you see that they are totally for it, just not on our multiplayer one, or at least not the intended one.
So what we do is, like, when we get to the end of the game, we just, you know, blow up the ship.
Absolutely.
We never
That
actually
is-
finished the game. We threatened to finish the game, and then like when we have to finish it, we just
Blow it up.
yeah. And then we can milk another entire like section of streams of actually finishing the game.
All right, here we go. The penguins might get stuck, but at least they're not going to be phasing out of the water and thus out of the enclosure. Oh, right. I should probably... null. You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're gonna go all the way out here. Delete all this.
My favorite part of playing League of Legends is when you lose and your team just starts memeing about it. Like just unironically just having fun anyway. It's so rare, but it's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Might lose, but like you can have fun while losing.
When you just get one of those kinds of teams where you just have fun, it is so
Yeah.
nice.
Or memeing because the enemy Volibear is incredibly salty. So we're just like continuously focusing him down every single team fight, and he keeps raging in chat despite the fact that the team is winning.
We really need to get the Noodle Squad back together.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
The Noodle Squad.
I need to hear about this lore.
So it was Alt Pal, Luke, who is an otter, and myself. We were the Noodle Squad, and we did League of Legends together.
I remember suggesting the Long Legionnaires, but it was rejected.
Noodle Squad is better.
It is.
There. Now it extends into the mountain by technicality.
Yeah, but whenever I try to get Luke to do it, he's like, "Oh, but I don't want to be on stream."
Unrelatable.
He really
becomes
stream
doesn't
is
like
anxiety
me,
inducing.
does he?
He is now stream shy.
Oh, to be fair, like being on stream is anxiety inducing.
Luke doesn't like me.
No, you don't get to say that.
I mean, he never says hi or anything anymore. I think I do.
I don't know. You are my favorite Rosim.
Now you are the best Rosin that ever Rosimmed.
Yeah.
I am the only one.
It's because nobody else can match up to your awesomeness.
If there was another Rosim, space-time would implode.
Because it could not handle all of the terribleness.
No, because it couldn't handle all the cute.
Okay, everybody in chat, you know what you have to do. Load up the cannons.
Yes. Show me how I'm terrible.
Yes. Using all the glorious things provided. Clearly terrible. But
I was just waiting for a moment for there to be no cannons fired.
Hilarious.
I'm beginning to think not having a reliable range damage dealer in an ARAM match is kind of bad. Maybe. Potentially.
Yeah.
We're losing. We're just getting carried by this Yi who like gangplank yoinks someone in here, and then Yi just gets a pentakill every now and then. It's the only reason we're alive in this game. Like constant Sona heals, this Blitzcrank sometimes hitting, and this Yi. But theoretically, we're gonna win because we outscale because we have a Cho'Gath, and Cho'Gath gets infinite health.
That's before Heartsteel gets involved.
Well,
Because
I'm-
someone at Riot Games thought it was a good idea to give tanks infinite scaling by just doing nothing.
There's nothing wrong with infinite scaling. It just, it gives you an excuse, like when your team is losing and people say like, yeah, we're gonna lose, you can just say, no, it's fine, we outscale.
Alright. Time
And
to
then there's,
move all 81 African penguins to their new habitat.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You got this.
Oh, no, I don't want to cancel.
And this.
I don't want to rehome. Oh, so I can rehome the ones that are infertile. The ones that are too old.
That's great. I be chuckling as Zoroark actually threw the remark towards me. Yes.
Yes.
Nest nuclear materials deep under multiple layers of containers. Compressing to criticality isn't a problem, right?
Yes. Rehome to the big
Yeah.
penguin house in the sky.
Entirely as a hypothetical, right? But if I put in like sodium, right? Sodium explodes if it touches water. Like if the ship floods, sodium might make it explode, right? If I put sodium in a container and I put that container in a container and that container in a container, so it's invisible, and I store it in the lowest part of the decks where nobody would suspect like a container Matryoshka doll to have sodium in it, will it still explode?
I mean, as long as it's
Listen.
not exposed to water, are the containers watertight?
No.
You just gave me a
Then all in due time.
you just gave me an evil idea.
Yes.
You have X minutes to pump out the water before it reaches the danger point.
Heck yeah.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is you guys better make sure to check the loose bits.
Oh, you balls.
This is better than I could have ever hoped for.
Oh, the zoo inspector arrived during all of that. Really? He
Good luck
fined
explaining
me
all that.
because of protesters? And $3,000 for the 2 penguins that glitched out of their frickin' habitat.
As it always shall be.
What is wrong? Cleanliness?
I don't like Singed. This is like the cheesiest thing I've ever seen in ARM. He just
Nobody-
ran back to the other side of the map and killed all of our minions, so we couldn't advance. Like,
Not.
couldn't catch up to him. It was too quick.
It's that proxy singe.
I gotta respect the hustle. That was cheesy, but I like it.
You know what? You all can live in this zone now.
The Newt Kingdom grows.
No, the Newt Kingdom does not grow. But if you redeem a card, I can name the new habitat the Newt Kingdom.
I don't have cards.
Huh?
I'm out of cards.
You have no cards?
No, I don't have any cards.
Oh, so sad.
It's so sad, but you can for $1.99 you can buy another Streamloots card.
Wait, what?
I just assumed you were gonna do a little plug like, hey, you can buy more Streamloots cards.
That's quite tragic. Anyway, make sure if you guys like the stream, make sure to subscribe
Exactly.
and share.
And consider picking up some Streamloots cards. They are very cheap over at Streamloots. You can use !loot to go get it. It's also on
That's the
our.
spirit.
It's also on our whatever you call that thing. Link tree. I just love how I can put my freaking wind turbines inside of a building and they still generate power.
Well, I mean, if you blow a fan at a wind turbine, that's infinite energy, right? I just gave every mechanical engineer who heard that nightmares.
I can imagine.
One day, like, one of my dreams, as weird as it sounds, is to say something so unfathomably dumb that it's taught in colleges as, like, an example of what not to do. Like, you know, like when you get given weird word problems? Like that. But I want that to happen for proper science.
Oh, right.
I want it to be not forced. I want it to be totally natural. Like, no. You can't generate infinite power by pointing a fan at a wind turbine. But, like, even more cursed.
Zoroark 720 has purchased 2 avatars and Martin's packs.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you so much for that support, Zoro.
And see, we need to talk more about Streamloots cards and just have you plug them in.
Yeah.
They are a
Really?
lot of fun, though, legitimately.
They're cool. I like them. That's why I bought them. Normally, I don't like buying stream things like that because I think they're usually not worth it. But you know, sometimes they are.
I signed up for it years ago and was like, I don't like this. So I never did anything with them. But at the time, they also had like no recommendations. And then after a while, I finally decided to go back and check it out again, see what it is. And it actually really fun.
Yeah, that is why I buy them.
I
in the
can
first
dance on
place.
the head of a pin as well.
Hey Gabby, you have been given an AMP and V pack through Streamloots by Zoroark 720. Good luck.
Aww.
Thank you, Zora. I will check it out once this game ends. Our gangplank, not our gangplank, our Blitzcrank just left, so I don't think there's much hope for it now, unless we win this one time.
Oh yeah, old pal. I should share this with you.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's some good pops.
Goodness, seems to do so much damage with this freaking poison. Stop chasing him. No, just go kill the next.
Zim is a cute Benoy.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yes, they can be, but well,
It's the year of the bun. Everybody is
Ah.
Benoy.
I got
Turns him into a
some
Martin
bunny
hanger.
TF.
Yeah, he won a raffle. Was it last night that you won a raffle?
A couple nights ago.
Okay.
And the
And,
raffle was admittedly more, I get the opportunity to commission. But
Yeah.
was also pay what you want. So I did give him some extra because, you know.
And he got Benoy TF. And it
Worth
good.
nice.
It was the only option for that.
Just because it was the only option doesn't mean it wasn't a good option.
Fair point.
Doesn't mean it wasn't. Did I say it doesn't mean it's a good option or a bad option? I don't know what I said anymore.
Things were said. All is well. You'll be fine.
Look, it's just, you know, like sometimes when you look up a thing and you realize, like, you see the link to the answer to the question is already like purple, like you've already looked at it before. You just don't remember having done so. That happens to me too often when I speak. You know, Singed might not be fun to play against, and this Volibear may have been flaming a lot, but I'm so happy Yi is such a broken champion at low level.
Yeah.
We win. We were behind by like 20 kills, but we win. He got all of our kills. He had 45 kills. Oh, that is so cursed. Just for reference, this Yi had 45 kills. We had 52 kills. The enemy team had 84 kills.
Yep, that's a massive lead, alright.
Honestly, it isn't my problem though. I was playing Sona. I don't need kills.
Time for chaos. Finally.
What do you mean time for? When is it not time for chaos?
Oh, the past few minutes have just been spent making preparations for.
Our caretaker. I just have an army of all of my staff running penguins back and forth from their old habitat to the new one.
Oh no! Are these all your current staff, or are these hired hands just kind of temporarily here for this?
They're all current.
Oh no! You said he had 99 of the little fellows, right?
81.
Or not? Oh yeah, they're gonna be busy for a minute.
Keeper needed.
The migration has begun.
Yes, it has.
It already opened the pack. I guess it saves me the time.
Oh, right.
It's
I
like-
need to actually send you the one that, Oh, I'm definitely not Zoro.
Oh, do you
No
already sent
way.
it? You haven't sent. I thought you already sent it.
No,
Oh no, that was 8 days ago. Never
Why
mind.
not, Zim?
I forgot. Oh, you mean about joining Blitz's team? Because he's dumb.
Who's?
Blitz. He likes to say that he is going to take over the world with all of his buns, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, clearly you're not gonna make it. You're gonna take over the world with your penguins first.
The Martin with the penguin army.
That sounds like an art. Just have like a martin standing on top of a really tall rock, man, and just legions of penguins.
It's like the documentary March of the Penguins, except not
Martin of the penguins.
Martin of the Penguins. Just look at all the grades.
Yep.
March of the Penguins, except it's in a zoo and
Rank
the
up.
penguins aren't
Hold the
marching.
line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Shrieking
Danica!
Ikodanika raided my stream with 9 viewers.
Danica, hello! How was your stream, Rat Queen?
Rat raid, rat raid.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Ooh.
Praise the sub.
Shrieking Ikodanika just resubscribed for 4 months. Oh, also this.
I love how it says eco instead of echo. But thank you so much for that raid, as well as the resub and your 4 months of support, Danica. I appreciate that so much. You've come in the middle of me currently transporting 81 penguins from one location to another.
Well, Jet is being multicolored.
Jet is being very
could do no
multicolored.
Jibe Gab wants that the penguin enclosure to be named the Penguin Empire.
I thought you wanted it the Newt Newt Empire.
I refrain from Newt Newt just in case you wouldn't like that name, but if you want to name it the Newt Newt Empire, I'll take it.
I mean, is there something wrong with that?
Not in particular, I just know it from being a meme because there's a whole thing about penguins going Newt Newt. In particular, I learned it because we went to the far north in a D&D campaign, and the game filled it with penguins that went Newt Newt and drove our characters crazy until we genocided the penguins.
Oh! That was a series of words I just heard.
I know.
But anyways,
Basically, one of the...
Danica, welcome. Welcome, everybody. I am Raw Zim. We do all sorts of things here on the channel. Right now, we're doing some... oh, of course, you pop up that it's accessible the moment I go to move it. Thanks, game. We do all sorts of things here. Right now, we're doing some Planet Zoo and transporting our penguins elsewhere. Because they are breeding like there's no tomorrow, and we've got 81 of them.
And these are small numbers.
Yeah, they can have up to 500. That's going to be fun to deal with. But earlier tonight, we were doing some barotrauma. And otherwise, we do we do a lot of tabletop games here. Pathfinder, World of Darkness. We do Exalted. And we've got a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop campaign that will hopefully be resuming this Saturday. By the way, Danica, would you like a regular shout out? Or would you like a random clip from your channel brought up?
We also did Barony before Barotrauma.
Yes, we did do Barony. Achie, hello there. The Fenix are doing better now that we moved the removed the ability for people to go in there.
Baby.
They've been spared. We had to get them. We had to go ahead and give them some space, as the signs telling humans to stop poking the Fenix were not effective.
Yeah. Ah, dang. It looks like the clip thing didn't work. I'm
Oh?
sorry.
I saw a clip pop up.
Did it pop up? I didn't hear it.
I saw it. I have the stream muted, so whether
Oh,
or
it
not
was
it was
just a
playing.
quiet clip.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Right, you.
It was silent licking. Oh, jeez. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Sorry. A little preoccupied trying to move this because we're getting, our animals are not happy about being in these, boxes. And so I'm trying to get them moved around as fast as possible. Get all their enrichment stuff. We've got a literal stampede of our staff running from one end of the park to the other. One end of the zoo to get things moved over. We're going to be moving some other animals into that area soon. That we had to move out of a different one. Yeah, the entire staff is just hauling penguins. Literally, because we've got a bunch of people that are, a bunch of animals having issues. Oh, crap. Let's just demolish that. Yes, you can apply contraceptives to them and keep them from breeding. But I also don't mind, like, the reason I'm moving them to a bigger pen isn't because of them breeding so much, because they actually need a very small amount of, they only need a tiny amount of space. The problem is they, keep, glitching out of their habitat.
Gaze into the air. We will learn to fly.
Yeah. And then I get fined because of it.
Your animals are getting out of your exhibits. You are not taking good care of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they literally kept, just... There. Hopefully that's in a better spot for you all. Visited every 6 months. So, they kept phasing through this wall and winding up floating above the pathway. And then I'd have to pay to recapture them as an emergency measure, as well as I'd have to occasionally get fined because they decided to, you know, just do that. It was dumb. So we're moving them elsewhere. Now there's no chance of them being considered escaped, because now if they phase through the wall out of their water area, they're just still inside the habitat. Plus, this way it gives me the opportunity to have one of the walkthrough exhibits, because they're one of the animals that you can do that with, which means more money. It's just a bit of work to actually move everything around. But yeah, Danica, they're not rats, but we do have some rodents. We got capybaras. Here they are. They keep breeding out of control, and I am like every 5 minutes I've got to come in and send them off to the wild again. Hey there, Pastel Prince. Welcome.
Are you a carbon sample? Because I want to date you from Jibe Gab.
Had to go looking through the giant list of corny pickup lines I have for one.
Chrysovos, ban them.
Oh.
It's unlocked. This is how I got out. I have more if you want.
Huh?
I have more of those if you want. They're
No.
incredibly corny.
No. Why would I want those? That was
Hey, Sim.
awful.
Hey Sim, do you have 11 protons? Because you're sodium fine.
Chrysovs.
Hmm. Zim, are you copper tellurium? Because you're cute.
My mod has betrayed me. Wait, Odd Pal, you're a mod?
Yeah.
I think Alpa's enjoying this too much though.
Ban him.
Nah.
Okay, now my mod has abandoned me. They have
Betrayal.
betrayed me.
Hey Zim,
What?
do you want a raisin?
No.
Well then, how about a date?
No. No.
Okay, so this is going to be the rest of the stream.
Oh no.
Corny pickup lines. I have too many chemistry ones, and they're way too nervous. They're too not nervous, too nerdy.
And I imagine you just can't bury them.
I mean, look, my favorite one is "Are you a triple bond?" Because you look like all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. Ah,
Yeah, I was about to say you might have stumbled down.
look. I'm laughing too much internally. My cheeks hurt because I was browsing through these when Zim was doing the raid. So I was like, the entire time I was just smiling, thinking of the corniest one that I could pick. But they're all too nerdy.
Okay.
Listen, Zim. I believe in following my dreams. That's why I followed you on Twitch.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
is
old
your-
pal. I'm gay.
But is your name Google? Because you've everything I've been searching for.
Oh, crap! The tigers are fighting!
Uh-oh.
No.
Call mechanic.
I guess you could say the pride has been shattered.
They don't like, only two of them. I'm only allowed to have two.
Zim, are your parents bakers? I ask because you're a cutie pie. These are terrible. I love it. Aren't you tired from running through my mind all day?
Hey baby, are you the government? Because I'd let you screw me over.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, you lost me on that one.
Oh, here.
Zoroark 720 is giving a big lick to Alt Pool.
Oh no.
Okay, Zim, we're going to play house. I can be the door and you can slam me.
Oh gosh.
Okay, that one. Yeah, okay, now you might be.
Duke.
Okay. Too far. Martin! It's a tube in a tube.
Your emperor has returned.
Jibe Gab is the new emperor of the chat. They declare that Chrysovos is a good boy. All hail Emperor Jibe Gab.
You know, I kind of have stopped keeping track of those. I kind of realize that it's going to get too much on a list doing it forever. But yes, I agree. Also, the Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor.
That's my first proclamation and my new rule. I proclaim Poggies, chicken nuggies.
You already made your
and-
one. You get one proclamation. That's
I
it.
don't have a library card, but do you mind if I check you out? From Otter 360.
Smooth.
You've surrounded yourself with us, Sim. You've accepted this.
I'm just gonna keep painting my sand in here and pretend that none of this is happening. Yay! Look at
Have
all the
fun with that.
sand. Isn't it great, sand? We're having so much fun with the sand.
So you you may not be sand, but you're still fine.
Uh,
Needing everything but him.
I'm sorry, Zen, but this is too funny.
hey, are you a hurricane? Because you blow me away.
I'm in my happy place. There's nothing like this going on. No way. No how. Nope, not at all. Just a happy, happy, happy place. Yeah, just painting some soil now.
Otto 360 is making you mini-sized.
Joke.
Ooh,
I don't know if that one actually will work with Jet.
tiny jet.
Well, we're about to find out. Onward!
Part of me hopes it works, and part of me hopes the model just breaks in the funniest way possible.
The Martin wants whatever
It
in
won't
there.
break. Ah, it does work. He's just floating.
Tiny! I love it!
My legs are so much longer than I thought they
That
were.
is adorable. Yes. They're a pupper. What you expect?
Pet the teeny.
I'm just kidding. I know folks aren't always surprised by animal proportions. It's for some reason. I have survived so far.
My gosh, like I guess like we've never seen him from this angle, but yeah, the paws are just doing the little wiggles. It's so adorable.
It is.
So it's a little janky the way that the person set it up for the paws to be able to go up. This is a one-time view I am giving you all.
I don't know why this is perfect.
It's a baby. Oh. The beans!
It's not great.
Spam rosin paws in the chat.
I do want to get a Nim avatar from the same person that did the Jet one. But that's going to require donations. Because I don't have the money to spare for that, but I do want it.
Let's first get your rent sorted out.
Yeah, that too. That's why the current goal is rent.
Yeah.
Which that is how
Getting
much I
you
still owe.
Getting you a place to live is top priority.
Okay, so I have absolutely made this area way too freaking big. 81 penguins, and they only need 351 square meters. I have 6,800.
The Empire of the Newt expands.
Yeah, apparently we are gonna go to 500 penguins. Don't you know?
Can't wait until we look back and there's like 1,000 penguins that it needs to be expanded again.
No, because when we get to 1,000, I have to release a whole bunch of them. When we get to 500, I have to start releasing them.
How many penguins could you put in here before the game crashes?
I have no idea.
Zoroark 720 is giving a big lick to Gabby.
Lem.
There are a lot of paws.
Yeah,
Yes, I am getting a lot of paws spammed.
I see no problem with this.
Panic has resided. Yay. I suppose I should probably give a little more reference of the nonsense I'm up to, but I decided to goof around with a little bit of barotrauma, and I had a total of 4 crew, and I'm now down to 1.
Oh,
This
how are the NPCs, by the way?
They are actually half decent. All the way until hostiles get aboard and you accidentally actually not even accidentally, there was just no way I could save them.
Ah.
But they actually can hold their own pretty well, and they manage the equipment decently enough. They're even pretty attentive on the guns. I can't say I've had any outstanding issues with them. The difficulty is just keeping them alive because, well, they don't report their injuries like, human players. So I have to very much check in on them, and unfortunately, when multiple creatures are breaching in, that's just really hard to do.
I'll admit, like, the NPCs in Bar Trauma are not bad, actually. They're pretty good at, especially what Wolstein said, manning guns until you get to higher difficulties, apparently. Because I've heard a lot of
Huh.
complaints about them being terrible at aiming. And they're pretty good at, like, electrical engineering and mechanical, because they're good at maintaining ship systems. But apparently, if you send them out, they just die.
Yeah, no, they're really nice for the maintenance. All the way until the maintenance falls through.
Joke.
Which is why
Okay.
I'm solo. Yeah, which is why I'm solo manning this right now.
Do you need any help?
No, this is a single player campaign I've launched up, and
Oh.
I've got the sole survivor is currently the only one manning this ship.
Full
All
survivor.
all 3 others have perished.
Is momentary Fallout 4 flashbacks.
No, that would be optimistic. This fellow, none of the bodies were recovered of any of the original. This is the original engineer. This is the original, engineer of the of the crew. The assistant has been lost, the mechanic has been lost, and the captain has been lost.
I mean, hey. If you can't recover the bodies, you can prove it was murder.
Oh no, it wasn't murder. The mud raptors had feasting. They were all killed though.
Yeah,
So
that's what I told the judge. I mean, what?
No.
Your Honor, the captain didn't die. To my hand. Promise, it was just the mud raptors.
Don't worry, this character's covered in bite wounds too. I need more materials. It's also painful almost in its own right of the first comment that this character made. It's too quiet on the ship. Is my headset working? No one else is present. But no, it's totally the headset.
Hey. That kangaroo hat.
Yeah. Sure, we'll go with this.
Yeah,
Looks close enough.
really quickly, just a last one to cap it off, because, oh gosh, I forgot about this one completely. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Oh my god. Worst thing is I've heard that one before, so I knew where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. To be fair, I am sparing you because I also have a list of terrible puns that I've saved up over the years.
We would
How
rather
is this
not-
sparing us?
We would rather not be subject to such punishment.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna be like that,
Okay, that's it. You got anything to say there, Wostein?
Of what then? Oh, I see. I mean,
I threw them into the timeout pit of death and the timeout stratosphere.
I just wish I had access to the stratosphere. But oh well.
I was gonna say the worst part is I can't even like swap around channels because I'm in the middle of a league match. In the middle of the game.
Excellent.
I did nothing wrong.
No.
Really?
Saying that.
No.
That is always something
Snack is
wrong.
Snack is innocent. Hey, I had 777 egg points.
How can Snake be guilty if Snake is so cute?
Listen, I thought that the apple would be a good gift to those two people.
Oh no.
Slow and steady.
Aw, that's a cute otter.
Steady as we go.
Just a reminder that otters are just moist martins.
Or Martin's dry otters. I like the South Pole, like Snake. Why don't we have them more on stream?
Because she doesn't want to come hang out with me. Because I am smelly and dumb.
Well, when you say it like that, see you all. Anteaters have weird muzzles. It's just like brah.
You have funny legs. Oh wait.
Snakes are silly.
Snakes are. I always thought that snakes are adorable for the same reason as birds. Like the lack of like arms makes them look really, really adorable when they try to do things.
Yeah.
And then since their entire body structure is centered around it.
I just remember an old saying. Life is short, but snake is long. Snakes are cool. Martins are cool. Animals in general are just cool.
Oops.
Why did you go oop?
Oh,
Yeah,
minor
you
mistakes were made. Minor mistakes. Nothing critical.
Mistakes are made.
Where's the water coming from?
That doesn't sound minor.
I mean, water
It's
can
just-
be pumped out.
There's just a matter of determining the source of the leak and addressing it. So, gosh.
It's a good thing you're
Okay.
an otter right now.
Yep. Diver suit time. Diver suit time. All right.
Why is the
Who
game
wishes
so
to face the Magnum?
slow?
Does this game have pangolins?
I believe so.
Oh. That's cool.
There you are.
It still needs martins.
Agreed.
Do
Just
they at
like-
least have otters?
Yes.
It's martin adjacent. They just gotta make the otters more land-like. And there you go. Simple solutions.
Are marts good at water?
Yes, they are. They actually have webbed toes.
Yeah. They are related to otters, so I would be surprised if they weren't good in the water. Remove the water.
All in due time. It is being worked on.
Remove the water from a human.
Jeez.
Oh no, I'm not dead yet.
Imagine having that tool in Barrel Trauma.
I know, right?
You know how Morgana has like the dumb circle that she can put right under you and you can't do anything about it and she just deals a bunch of damage?
Yeah.
It's so satisfying to play AP Nasus and just do that to her in return.
Yeah.
Like just divine retribution. Except I'm the divine entity because I'm Nasus.
I mean, Morgana is one too.
Yeah, but Morgana's cringe. I'm playing as Morgana.
That's such a
And yeah, I'd agree there. And Nasus is hot, so
Bro.
Listen, I'm gonna tell Luke that you said that, Kevin. He's gonna come after you because he likes Morgana.
great. Do it. Maybe he'll actually come by again. Maybe I'll actually see my friend Otter again.
I will try and get him to join us. No promises, but I'll try. I do want him on here with us.
I miss him.
He has his own place now.
Oh, I
know
did
that?
not know that.
Yeah, has his own little apartment. He had a terrible roommate and he just got the fuck out. Now he's feeling so much better.
Oh, so now that he's doing well, is why he no longer comes by.
No.
He's one of those fair weather friends. Or non-friends.
Just need to poke him on Telegram. Just go abandoned, forsaken,
Okay.
betrayed. Oh my god, are you actually gonna do it?
Yep.
Oh my god. He might be asleep.
There. It's been sent. right, so they are from South and Central America. South and Central America! Fuck yeah!
Oh yeah.
Ah. Bless you.
Sorry.
Hello.
No worries. Alright, let's get things back up and running. There's something nice and pleasant about just ow.
Nice and pleasant about what exactly?
I was going to say about just slowly trundling along as a single individual, all the way until I, in saying that, misclick and mistime my repairs.
You jinxed it.
Wait,
Yeah.
Spoke too soon.
mistimed?
So if you are repairing and you repeatedly hit repair, it actually boosts it along ever so slightly. However, if you click it before the bar re-enters the color, you, at a low skill level, practically guarantee yourself a burn or a cut, whether it's electrical or mechanical. If you're high enough, level, ow. If you're high enough level, it will actually sometimes skip the auto injury.
I didn't know that. I just let it fill up.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
no, that's
same.
just a. Yeah, no, that's more something for if you're not proficient in it, but you want to still do something with it. All right, reactor, I got you more fuel. Okay, where did I get those from?
I could do no other.
Zoroark 720 wants that to unnamed snake exhibitor habitat to be named Noodle Dreg Pen.
What?
What? I mean, Noodle, I get. What? Why drag?
I think they said. Wait, did they say Dreg or Drake?
Drag.
Drag.
RPG.
Well then. Anyways, as I was attempting to say before interruptions, there's something nice about just going along at a nice, gentle pace while trying to keep everything intact and giving time to react alone to all the threats. It's a fun little thing called insanity.
They meant Durg.
Typos, everybody.
No,
TBH,
they were being silly.
I mean, look, TBH, well, I don't know. I just think there's something nice about you.
Maybe. Is buried under some negatives. Is fine though. I keep those buried deep.
Nobody can see them, they don't exist.
Lovely. We are bringing termites into our zoo.
It'll be fine.
They'll clean the floorboards for you.
That's why you get the anteaters.
Zoroark 720 is reporting about a yellow-throated martin destroying a snowman, more at 6.
Oh, that's a funky looking martin.
That is a yellow-throated martin. They are the largest variety of martin in the world.
Ooh. Yeah, I was about to say they look giant compared to regular martins. I like them. I don't know why, I think of Wolverines a little bit when I see them.
Nuclear launch detected.
Yumi's such a cringe champion.
Excuse me?
Oh, now, okay, but it's into the,
Zoroark 720 is
okay, it's
observing
into
Chalk
the
Sable.
timeout black hole.
Look, look. The enemy team
I'm
is losing,
listening.
you just keep them alive. It's simple, Sim, right? Yumi has done nothing in the game. He's just letting them win. Because Yumi's attached to this rise that's carrying them. And it makes me salty. Therefore, it's cringe.
Yumi is not cringe. That player is. You should see me with Yumi. Running around with frickin' how many did I get one time? 15 kills?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
feel
you
like it
want,
was more than 15, but
look,
we'll
if
just
you
say yes.
want to speak about that, right? Like, to be fair, Yumi's design encourages that.
Zesty!
You know,
I actually often go this late. You're up late.
Dang, you've been streaming for 11 hours. Jeez.
I could go for quite a while longer. But yeah, I'm often up this late.
If you give me permission, I can put him into the timeout black hole.
Yes.
I actually can't put him in there.
you can
Oh.
hear Paul's desire to do it.
I
He's never done it.
do.
Wants to do it.
Yeah, I'm a moderator, but I can't seem to put people
I'll have
into
to
the
figure
timeout. Or
I'll
the
have to
super
figure
pillow
it out
nest.
later.
It's the classic moderator desire to use your hammer.
I love physics.
I'm still like 99% sure there's Subnautica soundtrack playing in the background.
The music right now?
Well, no, what was playing during the Sata clip.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Row.
Skata, like, what the context for that is. Like, where that was taken from.
I know the clip was from, blah, 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 blah. What was the game? The, one where you build spaceships and launch... Kerbal Space
Kerbal
Program.
Space Program.
Finally.
Gosh, I haven't played Kerbal in forever.
Rank up.
Oh, God.
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Zesty!
Blue is East traded my stream with 96 viewers.
Zesty! Hello, everybody! Zest, welcome in, and all of your Zestians. How was your stream, Zesty? Would you like a regular shout out, or would you like a random clip from your channel brought up? But welcome in, everybody. Welcome, Data the Otter, Peach, hello, Seamus. Archie, what are you doing? Sir Noodle Archer. Hey,
Like
hey,
that
hey,
name.
old pal. There's some snacky
Yes, I
emotes.
saw. Love them.
Oh, you lurk everywhere? Fair enough.
Joke.
Didn't make it, dude. Didn't make it to Duna with your Kerbal. We were just talking about the Seda clip that has that I bring the sound effects from being from Kerbal Space Broker.
It's a small world.
That timing.
But welcome on in, everybody. I thank you so much for sharing your community with me, Zesty. I really appreciate it. And welcome in, everyone.
I love physics.
I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Zesty, did you want a clip or no? It would be a random clip. Just random one from your channel. But welcome in. I am Razim. We do all sorts of things. Right now, I am currently Jet the Ghost Electric type Rockruff from one of our tabletop games, our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon one. And otherwise, we've got a lot of other stuff we do. A lot of tabletop games. Pathfinder, World of Darkness, Exalted, and we're always open to more. And then we do other games, like right now we're doing some Planet Zoo, where I'm setting up a new enclosure. And then we've also done Barotrauma tonight, we did Barony, and we also started off with some Total War Warhammer 3. And everyone that's here, do make sure you check out Zesty. Did we get a shout out for him? Okay. There we go. Chris Ovos is on it. But welcome in. Thank you so much for sharing your community. For those that are already here, make sure you go check out Zesty. He does a lot of Dwarf Fortress, mainly on well, actually, I think only on Sundays. I'm not sure. But either way, he does a lot of other things as well. All very much worth checking out. So make sure you go take a look over there at him. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. Don't forget to hit that follow button. And make sure you hit that follow button for Zesty too. Did you do a / shout out to Christophs? I think I missed it if you did. I apologize. I was a little preoccupied. I'm certain that it was Alt-Pal's fault.
Hey. Those Sir Noodle Archer, those are some cute emotes. Here's a snack move. I love it. I just think being able to like coil up would be so comfy. Just be your own
yes.
pillow and mattress.
Very much so.
If you really want a pillow, you can just coil around someone else.
This is true.
Just somebody sleeping, and you're just gonna coil around their arm. And boom, source of warmth.
Yeah, go for it, Christophs. Go ahead and do another / shout out. Now, are these gonna actually count for hard shelter? No. It looks like that is a no. And I don't really want to go through the effort of setting up a big giant thing again. So we're just gonna... Wait. Did it just update? Okay. Taper, Anteater. Okay, I guess they're satisfied with those rocks. Cool. As long as they're happy with them.
Alas, there is no hiss chat command, but there is this.
I mean, I could add one. One of the cards.
Good.
Yes. Good. Yeah, everybody, we're just kind of having a nice, chillaxed evening the rest of the night after a somewhat stressful barrow trauma experience. But you're all welcome to relax and enjoy with us.
How many people died this session?
In bar trauma?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Actually, I don't. Yeah, nobody actually
Yeah.
died. I guess it wasn't that bad, but
Yeah.
it was
Clearly,
still a
it's
little
just
chaotic.
those that I brought to the table. Literally.
Yeah, we definitely have a very good medic. We almost had some deaths.
I think we had an amazing captain. Who is also adorable.
And an assassin.
Yeah, the adorable assassin.
Yeah, this just sounds like fake news.
Good night, Zesty.
Sleep well, Zesty. Thank you so much for that raid again and sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you sleep well and have a great stream next time.
Good night.
I'll take good care of them from here. Now that you all are here and under my domain, welcome. We are very passionate about Martins here. And I suppose our other mustelid friends. I should probably set up a actual exhibit for our we should probably set up an exhibit for whatever you call those things. Otters. It's a little late.
Yes.
Brain is starting to shut down. I apologize. But I'm okay. It's totally Altpal's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Can it be Wolstein's fault one time?
Altpool 234 is enjoying the stream.
It usually is Wostein's fault. But since you volunteered, I'll actually reassign blame to you.
And I can live with that.
He's like, this is fine.
This is fine.
I'm happy with that.
Ah, my dingoes!
Ooh, they have...
My dingoes are good to go and ready to join their fellow dingoes.
Oh, yeah.
Dingo!
I've just been like humiliated and I don't know what to do anymore.
Have you been humiliated?
Somehow I missed every single enemy team member in an ARAM match with Zyra's ult.
Joke.
For shame.
Oh, right. Those. I guess I never did remove those. Um...
Buddy is just looking at the camera.
Yes, they put an automated security camera in there. And by the way, that little critter, for those that are new here, was a marten. Martens are mustelids, cousins of the otter, the weasel, the ferret, and so on. They are the tree-dwelling cousins of the family. Also, if you all wouldn't mind going and poking at Planet Zoo Game on Twitter, I really want to get Martins into Planet Zoo. They deserve the attention. Yes, Data.
Do they?
Yes, they need to be put into Planet Zoo. They deserve some
Yeah.
attention.
The otters and the snacks need new friends. You can't have a bowl of noodles with just two nudes.
Hmm. Are there otters in Planet Zoo?
Yes, there are.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna go get put in time of black hole.
There are actually two varieties of otters in Planet Zoo.
So there's some
Sea-
otter, and there's some otter variety.
Sea otters and I'm guessing a river otter of some variety.
Japanese, I believe.
The Asian small-clawed otter.
Yes. That one.
I know several species of otter because of Luke.
I'm sure you do.
Just like I know a couple species of marts thanks to you.
Sir Noodle Archer. Yeah. Sir Noodle Archer. That would be Altpal. The one that messaged there in the chat, one of my moderators.
Mm-hmm. Just a girl who likes snacks, who likes the little wigglers. They just go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Weagle, weagle.
Oh, I see. Okay, donuts emotes. They are a cute noodle.
Look
But
at my
what?
bats. My bats are good bats.
They are.
I really like bats too.
Bats are pretty cool. When I was trying to decide what species my fursona was, a bat was one of the options.
Same.
Sim is going a bit batty.
Alright, so our African penguins are settled into their habitat. Now to wait for them to wind up making 500 of them in here.
Aiming
It's
too
just-
low there, Zim.
they look like little ants.
I just love how they just plop a big pile of fish down for them. Like, there's no hand feeding in here. You just... It's everybody eat what you want.
I mean, why not? Why are you hungry? We have plenty of food in here. Fine, I will put down another food tray.
Well, if you're hungry, you offer them more food. So they get more food by being hungry than they do by being fed.
That reminds me, during the quarantine, the zoo tried to feed, to save money. They tried to feed cheap mackerel to the penguins, and they just refused to eat, just flat out.
Oh,
Penguin protest.
Yeah, like they were throwing it to them, and they were trying to hand it to them, and they were just going, "No, I shall not eat peasant food."
Honestly, respect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Zim over here planning for the contingencies now.
oh,
I believe
right.
you can plan around
Crap.
penguins.
Oops.
Well, what's happening?
Oh wait, no, I did put down. Okay, we're good. I thought I didn't put in food trays for our animals in here. That would have been very problematic.
Hope how you spoke of bats. Check DMs.
Aww. Yanni bat.
Oh, adorable.
They give themselves hug.
I will probably have a bowl of noodle soup tonight.
Ooh.
Noodles.
Okay,
I'll probably have the
so
same.
apparently I need more emus.
More what?
Emus.
Oh, emu.
Speaking of zoos in quarantine, I know that there was this one Japanese zoo where they had like an exhibit of garden eels. You know, the eels that bury themselves in like the seafloor. And they were starting to not get used to human contact, so they would hide away when their keepers would check up on them. You know, check up on them for their health and stuff. So what they did was they got a bunch of stands with like iPads on them,
Oh, jeez.
and had like and told people to FaceTime them.
For what was it?
It was
Okay.
a Japanese aquarium for a exhibit of garden eels.
Ah.
And since they hide away in like the seafloor, they couldn't really check on their health and the like, because they were, you know, not used to human contact because of, you know, the quarantine. So they did that to try and get them readjusted to having people around, you know.
Yeah.
I thought that was adorable though. Well, that's like an albino Asian small clawed.
I'll admit, I would be super
Yeah,
curious
it
to know how
is.
that worked.
Oh, it did work apparently.
I can
just thought
believe
that
it
was
working.
I feel like that was a ingenious way to go about it.
Yeah.
Mostly just because, like, you know, how some animals don't really perceive, like, screens properly. Like, you know, they
Yeah.
struggle to. Yes, that's why I don't know if like that would count or not. Or... Weird. It's so cool.
Alright, we're adding some otters.
I mean, they couldn't really
Yeah.
do much else because, you know,
What the
the
hell
quarantine.
kind of monkey is this?
It's I've seen those monkeys before, and they are a thing that exist.
It's
That's
Squidward.
Squidward.
It really is Squidward.
That is great. I'm gonna be real. I kind of like them because they look so silly.
Oh my god. Oh hey, guests can enter the habitat with the otters.
Yeah.
Another insurance hazard.
I mean, you know, if otters can get pretty used to human contact,
Same
which
with
is both a
martins.
blessing, and a curse.
Yeah, martins are very easy to get adapted to humans. There are a few places where they just there's a few martins that will literally just go into people's houses. Like wild martins. Actually, Little Zim, the martin that I was named after me because I helped him get taken care of when he was found nearly frozen to death. He actually has gone back to the house that he was at, that they
Aw.
found him at, and they put a little way into the house for him, and he just comes in, says hello, and then wanders off, steals some food.
I've seen. I know birds and deer apparently do that as well,
Yeah.
but you know, I only really hear of birds doing it very commonly. Where if you put some food out for a bird, it's suddenly you get the whole flock later.
Are martins more solitary-ish?
It depends on the martin. In general, yes.
That's why I find it kind of fascinating that they can also be sociable like that.
Yeah, like the one of the things is that there actually is a lot that we don't know about martins.
Oh, I can believe that.
Because like in general they're very much unknown, so nobody bothers putting in any nobody bothers to fund any research into them or anything. They just kind of, yeah, this thing exists. Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to mustelids, it's typically otters, and maybe weasels. But mostly otters than people.
No, there's a lot of mustelids that do get attention. Ferrets, otters, weasels.
Oh yeah, ferrets. I forgot ferrets.
Yeah.
But martins are kind of, less well known compared to the other mustelids.
Very much so.
There isn't even a martin Pokemon.
Exactly.
Well, Zim, you're gonna have to change that. You need to educate more people.
That is the goal.
That's the goal.
That is literally one of the big reasons why I do all these streams, why I've got them promoted and stuff. Like, I do the streams
Even
because they're
more.
fun, but... Oh.
Well, I do enjoy hearing your Martin facts. Just putting that
Okay,
out
so
there.
apparently some of these don't actually work inside of buildings. Or do they?
On that note, a lot of people are kind of misinformed about snacks,
Yeah.
Like, did you know that rattlesnakes apparently can form familial bonds?
There's a lot of animals that people don't know about.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite points of comparison, right, is like, ask people what they know about tigers, and then ask them what they actually know about spiders. And you'll see
yeah.
like a huge difference. Like even snakes, like can be kind of adorable. Like I
Yeah.
don't like spiders, but I respect them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Snakes are kind of the same.
every animal has its place somewhere, and you need to respect that.
Yep.
Except humans. Fuck humans. Ugh, they're all. Ugh. I'm kidding.
I mean, it's true.
Egg.
Eggy.
Yeah, I never knew you actually took care of a martin.
I mean, I did not. It was, I gave advice for how to care for one. Somebody that comes to the streams, they run an animal rescue, and the only reason they took on the Martin was because of my streams and me telling people about them and stuff. Because they didn't know how, they wouldn't have known how to take care of them or anything without what I share.
That's really cool. Also, good night, Sir Noodle Archer.
Good
Well, yeah,
night,
that's
Sir
really
Noodle
cool.
Archer.
You should feel proud of that.
I do.
Good.
It means that I'm actually getting somewhere.
I mean, it may not be as significant, but if it makes you any happier, and I'll begin to send people like images and pictures of Martins. It's like, hey, look at this cute animal. Look at
Yes,
this
I
cute
do
Martin.
like it.
I mean, just bringing awareness to certain animals can be enough to get people to want to help them, you know? And now that Martin is going to find you, Zim, bite you, and turn you into a Martin.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
They apparently the Martin was chipped and stuff for research by the
Oh.
people that or the local wildlife department there. And so they're going to be keeping track of him, and they gave him a name, and it literally is Little Zim.
Aw.
Hello there, Arion Equus.
They do
Welcome in.
peek.
But yeah, they there was it wasn't that long ago. They found they were somehow found him. He was outside on the outside wall of somebody's house's fireplace, trying to keep warm because he got caught out from his little nest after and the temperature had dropped drastically.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
I
But-
hope they're okay.
Oh yeah, he's doing just fine. He got checked out. He's doing well.
But I am kind of worried about them going into human places a lot.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know, it'll take just like one person going, "Oh man, I'm gonna go get my gun and shoot this thing," because there are fucking idiots like that out there.
Yeah. It is worrisome, but they only go, like, they've been tracking him, and he's only been going to that one place.
That's good. Then.
Like, Martins don't just be friendly with people. They only go with ones that they trust. And, you know, Little Zim recognizes that he was saved by these people. Or at least being there, he was saved and helped out. And so now he goes back and says hello.
That is precious, though.
They leave little bits of food out, but not too much to, you know, make him dependent on them. But hey, Jaffer.
Hey, Jaffer.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Jaffer. We are in the middle of talking about Martins being cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't like. I can't
A moment
stand people.
before you said that, I was like, when you said that we were talking in the middle of talking about Martins, I'm like, is there anything else we do here on the channel? Like, really?
We talk about snakes.
Snakes sometimes.
Sometimes.
I see no problems with this.
Duke.
But yeah, I can't stand people who have outside cats.
Same.
Like it's just not good all around, in my opinion. Like, yeah, I get it. Oh, I don't want my cat all locked up. Well, if you're that concerned, take them out for a walk on a leash. And yeah.
Aren't cats like one of the deadliest predators like nowadays in terms of just like?
No, they don't.
killing?
They are considered, I think, considered the most invasive species, right next to dogs.
They are a very invasive species.
Yeah, they've been linked to the extinction of several animals. In fact, several birds, in particular. And I'm not gonna blame the cats, because they're just doing their thing. It's their owner's responsibility.
Yeah, my mom with her cat, so she was like, I don't want them pooping in the house, so I'm gonna go put their litter box outside and put in a dog door for them. And I'm like, Mom, that is terrible for the other animals in the area.
It's terrible for the other animals, and it's terrible for the cats too.
Yep, the ones out here die from owls.
Yeah.
I will
That
say
had such threatening
Cece.
energy.
It really did. Jesus.
I will say
Slightly,
Cece got targeted by a rather large hawk at one point.
Aww.
Oh, she was fine. The hawk came down, going for a snack, and we heard a bunch of screeching in the backyard. Went to check on what the hell was going on, and she's on its back, and yeah.
Aww.
The poor thing didn't live, but it's still one of those like, holy crap, you tiny little kitty. Like, she is teeny tiny. Legitimately teeny tiny. Everybody that sees her thinks she's got something wrong with her, and we've had her checked. The vet's like, no, she is perfectly healthy. She's just small.
Don't fuck with cats, man.
They diagnose you with small.
Yeah, I really have a problem with making my... Oh, hey there, Lyndon. I really have a problem with making my habitats way too big. But then again, I've got so much space.
You make him big now, you don't need to make him big later.
I just can't get over how you put down informational billboards every, 10 steps.
It's what you're supposed to do.
I know, but still.
We must keep them informed. They will be informed.
I appreciate that. Like, sometimes we go to zoos or museums, just have none at all, and we're like, can I know where to find the good stuff? No? Oh, thank you, I guess.
That's the other extreme.
But it's either one or the other, right? You either put like a million of them or you put none of them. It's like, it's apparently how things work.
You can have cat enclosures outside if you want your cat to hang outside for a little bit. But having them outside 24/7 is just no.
Yeah, one of the important things is you need to keep an eye on your cat. So if they go outside, sure, but don't let them just roam free entirely.
It's almost like you have to take care of another living thing or something. Wow. And have responsibilities that come with it.
No way.
Who would have guessed?
I don't like tall out beacon outposts anymore.
Oh, they have to be attached to. Okay.
What is that?
These are stands for people to come and get more education. And I figured, we've got a walkthrough habitat here. Why not set up for one inside, right?
Can't believe Sim is literally playing JoJo.
What?
Oh God.
Pants.
Yeah, I got you, but still, it was so bad.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious. Do the information on billboards like have in-game mechanic, or is it just decoration?
What was that?
Do the billboards actually like mechanically do something in-game, or is it just decoration?
They do provide education, which encourages people to donate towards the animals because they get informed more about them. The whole point of zoos is education, even, real world ones. That's their primary goal, is educating people about these animals. It's not just a, hey, come look at they're not just attractions at an amusement park. They do try to educate.
I feel like it often goes like unsaid or unnoticed. But honestly, like zoos do so much good for environments. Even
Yeah,
like
they do.
a lot of them, they don't just employ people who care and consequently do a lot of things. They straight up often have programs and environmental conservation efforts that
Yeah,
are
lots of
really good.
rehabilitation programs.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing I have to a zoo locally, they straight up engage in protection programs for mangroves, which are currently hurting a lot in where I live. Not an animal, but they respect it because it protects the environment of many animals.
Yeah.
And their needs. We help that.
I remember when I went to the Cincinnati Zoo, they had a walkthrough exhibit for the kangaroos.
Duke.
There was like no fences or anything. You just walked into this door, closed it behind you, and you could just walk on through. And I thought that was really cool.
You've heard of a bee? No, never mind. I can't bring myself to make that pun.
And there was also like a program or something where you could like pet a giraffe. Oh no, feed the giraffe, not pet them. Because giraffes do not like being petted.
Giraffes like to lick and bite. They don't like pets.
Well, from what I can think off the top of my head, their fur was like sensitive or something, and they just do not like being petted. Sounds like the Frenzo Zoo. Where's that?
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, bye.
And Wostein never returned.
Oh
This
no,
game has a.
Wostein is now an otter. He's been added to my zoo.
Does this game have giraffes?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I would hazard a guess that it would because, giraffes are like one of the most popular zoo animals.
Yeah.
But still.
Honestly, if it wasn't so hard to like keep them in healthy environments, I would love to see more giraffes.
Yeah.
They're so underrated. Like I know they're popular, but at the same time, they're so underrated.
Yeah. All in California.
I saw giraffes. It was next to a bunch of like, essentially like African animals. So you had the whole tiger, elephant, giraffe like trio taking
Yeah.
most of the attention. They did let you like the elephants would get close and you could actually pet them,
Hmm.
and they were really really cute.
Yeah.
And people obviously crowd up to take pictures of the tigers. But the giraffes basically just nobody paid attention to them until you got in like the little jeeps that took you closer to them. You couldn't touch them, you couldn't approach them. They're I know they're like they're meant to be tall, but they're so tall.
Yeah, they are.
So cool too. It's
You have to like in ours we had to go. You have to go on like this platform that's like 12 feet in the air, and they would still reach up there without any problems.
yeah.
I mean,
I just want to.
I mean, you aren't wrong, Zoro Arc. You aren't exactly wrong. They are giant horses. Although, considering the sounds they make, they sound more like cows. Have you ever heard a giraffe?
I have not.
Oh, you should look them up whenever you get a chance. They sound like really deep cows. And like when giraffes fight each other, they literally swing their necks around.
I have seen that.
It is hilarious. I mean, they have those horns on their head for a reason. It's not actually horns. It's I think they're called ossicones or something. A woe is now a load of.
I guess if you really think about it, right? Giraffes are like horses. Like horses are scared of things that move, and they're scared of things that don't move. And giraffes are pretty much the same thing. It's weird. I just realized, yeah, I've never heard a giraffe make a sound. I just know they eat leaves, or they eat fruits and leaves, and they lick things.
Yeah, that's a good point, Zoroark.
Giraffes doing slapping each other when fighting without hands. Some of they kick really hard. Like
Yeah, those legs aren't for show.
like I watched a video like a giraffe kicked the car and it like you just punched the hole right through the car door.
Yep. I can believe it.
Yeah, because like those are cars that rhinos will charge at, and like the car flips over and bends a little, but it's fine. And they just like just a lean hole right through the door. There's that's a hard kick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The lesson is don't stand around giraffes. They might slap you and they might kick you.
Basically, don't fuck with nature. Because if you fuck around, you will find out.
Me when I keep fake throwing a treat to a dog and he keeps running after it, but it's actually still in my hand. And eventually he gets sick and tired and begins to lick my hand.
Speaking of kicking, I think donkeys are also cute.
Uh-huh, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with a certain Disney movie.
Okay, that actually had nothing to do with it. I just think that they're cute.
Which Disney movie?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio has a donkey?
Yeah.
They get turned
It-
into donkeys.
Yes. Paradise Island.
I need to go back and watch Pinocchio. I haven't seen it since I was like tiny.
And then Woe turns into a donkey.
When did that movie came out?
Yeah, for some reason there's a lot of like literature and there's a lot of media that has people turning into donkeys.
I read a really like. It's one of those things that's kind of like disturbing when you really think about it, and it's just because donkeys are often like pack animals. Like they often just work for
Yeah.
us, like for humans. And
Yeah.
it was a
Oh crap! We got diseased animals.
quarantine time.
Oh shit.
But I have to finish the point really quickly. Okay, that was the wording. Basically, we don't like to work. So, what's the worst fate that could befall a person than becoming an animal who always has to work?
I mean, becoming an animal just seems like an improvement.
Rude. But hey, it's not my thoughts. It's basically society's unconscious thoughts put into media. Or conscious. Depends on how you see it.
I think that a lot of people just think lowly of donkeys. Which I think is bullshit because they are awesome.
Maybe people just want to be turned into donkeys. And nobody wants to say it.
Yeah, I know Zohar. And I'm blushing because blushes are cute. Did you know that donkeys actually hold funerals?
Really?
Yeah. When a member of their herd dies, they can actually gather around and mourn. I'm pretty sure a lot more animals do. I know crows do.
There's a lot of things that we don't really pay attention to with a lot of animals and
Yeah.
realize.
I mean, if I recall correctly, elephants like straight up bury bones and bodies, and like if they pass by the area where they buried an elephant, they'll like pay respects essentially, and they'll cry straight up. They are like, I don't remember if it was them, or if it was a certain species of elephants or a certain pack of elephants, but I remember seeing something about in that regard, elephants are some of the closest animals to humans in mourning patterns. But it doesn't make them the only ones that mourn, it's just that other animals do it in their own way, and we don't understand it.
Yeah. That is fascinating.
I know for that documentary I watched, the way they often communicated that they were mourning, they did certain gestures when smelling another elephant or when touching it. So they would use the trunks in very particular ways to, try to basically say, "Hey, I'm mourning. I want emotional support" to other elephants.
Aww. That's adorable, but also sad.
Yeah. They don't forget.
Yep.
I lived with that for a very long time. So they need help. And that's...
Another thing that I've been told, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently when elephants look at humans, the parts of their brain that fire up when they see us are the same as when we look at puppy dogs. Which means that elephants think that we are adorable.
I remember reading that, yeah. It's, I don't think it's, like, proven properly. It was just a
Yeah.
theories.
It'd be cool if it is, but I don't know if it's exactly that.
Hmm.
It would be cool if they thought we were cute. Because we think elephants are cute.
Rightio, I am back again.
Welcome back.
You are a donkey.
Yes.
Okay,
You know
people.
What's
What are
I'm
you
going on?
done. I'm done.
What's going on?
I am
You're
done dealing with them complaining about this frickin' Okay.
Restroom.
No, they've been complaining about this wind turbine. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn this path into a staff path. Y'all wanna complain? Fine. You don't get an easy path to walk around with.
Why do people even complain about wind turbines? It's like,
I
oh, no.
don't know.
I mean, that looks like a badass wind turbine. I don't know what their
Yeah.
fucking problem is.
Put a fountain around it. It straight up looks cool.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it was a wind turbine. I thought it was just some decoration.
Are you
my
people
God.
literally getting excited and taking pictures of a frickin' plant?
I mean, if they are happy with it, then who are we to judge?
Plants can be cool.
Yeah. Like Venus flytraps.
Non-plant.
Well, yes, but they went to a frickin' zoo.
I mean, look, maybe it's not every day you get to see a tree.
I mean, zoos. I do know that some zoos also have like
Botanical.
plant exhibits and stuff. Greenhouses.
It's actually really cool when they go full in on like some animals depend on certain plants. So when you get
Yeah.
the full ordeal, it actually looks kind of cool because you see a lot of plants that are vaguely familiar. And
Hey,
you
New
maybe have seen
Year's.
the interaction.
How you doing? They are botanical gardens, Zorro.
Ah. That was the name I was looking for. Botanical.
Yeah. Am I still muted?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm blind.
All I'm hearing is...
Oh.
Hee-haw!
That's good to hear, New Year's. Also, that sounds really cool, Chrisovs. I mean, if they find joy in that, then, you know, I'm not gonna judge.
And ice cream vendors.
I mean,
I suppose fair enough.
Those are the one sad thing about going to amusement parks and theme parks. Like, ice cream is so overpriced. Everything is,
Mhm.
but goodness. Hey, would you like a little like small cup of ice cream for $15? No.
that makes me sound like a fucking geriatric, but I remember, like, several decades ago, the food at, like, Disney World was actually, like, really fucking good. Like, actually really fucking good. You would, like, get excited to eat there, and now it's just shit.
It
I've
actually
never been to Disneyland.
it's very cool, but eating there, the
I
food is
mean-
bad and it's overpriced. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But yeah, my parents were like Disney World obsessed, so like we would go there every year. And I'm not even joking with you on that. And like I just got sick of it. I still am sick. I don't want to go freaking back to Disney.
Yeah, I think like for us it was just like because we went when we were young, we never had like as much of a obsession over it or fantasy over it as many people do. And
Yeah.
since we kind of like found it cool, but also you've already gone there a couple times, so not much else to do. Like for the first time, we just go to
Yeah.
theme parks with more roller coasters. Roller coasters are fun.
I don't like roller
Yeah.
coasters.
Me neither, to be honest. I do like the ride where it's like, I think they're like called centrifuges or something, where like they spin you around really fast. I think it was like
Oh,
Mission to Mars or something.
It's got a dozen different names.
Yeah, but I really liked those. But yeah, if you like Disney, then Disneyland, then good on you. When you've been there like dozens of times, you kind of get sick of it.
actually,
I've
to be
just
fair,
never been.
the one park in Disney that to me does not get boring is Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom's cool.
Last time we went, there was a handler with a snake, and you could let the snake crawl around your arm and you could pet it.
I'm jealous.
It was so cute. And it was not like a small snake, it was like a relatively big one. So it was like,
What's going on with the Disney World Zoroark?
oh, I think I know what Zorik's talking about.
I have not
They're
heard.
talking about how like Marvel's fucking replacing every ride.
I hope it is, because if it's the one about Florida and it's bad with Disney over legislation,
I know I heard a lot of problems from Disney in regards to the COVID.
Don't say gay bill.
No, I did not hear anything about that.
Oh, because Disney acknowledged that trans and gay people exist. The fucking right-wingers got all up in arms and now calling Disney groomers.
Oh, well that's not Disney's fault.
Yeah, but
That's Disney being
still
good.
stupid.
well, I mean,
Oh, it is.
it only in particular came because it was discovered that Disney was supporting a lot of those politicians for tax reasons, and their employees got really mad at Disney, and Disney
Yeah.
was forced to change position.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of anti.
Yep.
And then it turned into a spat because Disney has special tax privileges and governance privileges over a certain area, and that's what it basically lets Disney World run. And the people who got really angry at Disney for that decided, hey, what if we take that away from you?
Yeah.
Which started a whole spat over it, because that's one of the things that lets actual, Disneyland operate.
Yeah. I remember reading somewhere that like residents at the nearby towns would have to pay like thousands of dollars more for utilities because they revoked the tax exemptions and the like.
I'm not much a fan of like the whole deal Disney has, but honestly, at this point, it's one of those things that it's existed for so long, you might as well just let it be, unless you're gonna replace it with something better for the proper intentions.
Yeah.
Like, they operate their own fire brigade.
Yeah, I believe that.
They have to. That's part of the deal. They operate their own fire brigade, and these kinds of things get really complicated really fast.
The head guard's doing some unsavory things.
Can't say I've heard of that either.
Yeah, sounds about right. I haven't heard it, but that sounds about right.
Actually, quick factoid, a little unrelated to this. Did you know Disney takes a whole of effort into keeping mosquitoes out of Disneyland.
I can believe that.
You probably never noticed, if you ever go to Disneyland, just try to check mentally, like, if you ever get bitten by mosquitoes and how often, and just keep in mind, like, if you ever get to like late PMs, like 6, 7 p.m., you're in the middle of swampland where you should be being swarmed and eaten alive by mosquitoes, almost
Yeah.
literally, and you're barely gonna see any nests because they have huge, like, I think it's onion they use, like onion spray, because mosquitoes hate the smell, and they just spray acres and acres of it around just to keep them away every day. And it's a whole massive coordinated effort every day, day after day.
And there's no standing
doesn't
water
surprise
areas
me.
as well.
What was that, Sam?
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
It's also like, a little behind the scenes, but essentially the way employees get around, like, employees aren't called employees, they're called cast members because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
part of the show. And they have huge underground tunnel sections, specifically
Yeah,
so
they've
you don't
got-
ever see employees right now.
Yeah, and don't forget they've also got Walt Disney's Frozen Head down there.
Don't forget the secret underground nuclear bunkers. Like that one creepypasta.
You almost say that jokingly, but I wouldn't be surprised if Disney had a nuclear bunker under Disneyland.
Honestly, I wouldn't either.
Okay. If you ever go, also pay attention to the hair of cast members, because you don't, and that's exactly the point. Basically, what they do is, since all of the actors have to have like the perfect hair, especially for the princesses, all those underground sections have like little hair dressers in them where they can, like, at a quick moment's notice, oh, like, you have a few hairs out of place, let me there. Now you go back up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's why you barely ever see any of the actors have their hair out of place. You also have to graduate from Disney University. A whole program centered around being educated on Disney, and you can't speak in social media about who you act as because that might break the magic.
Yeah, that's a little
They are-
ridiculous.
They are very particular about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned is that, like, Disney World, they do not fuck around when it comes to, like, their parks.
Mm-hmm. Actually, like, even to the tiniest detail on, if you ever go, look at what doors and sections meant to be for park employees or not accessible to the average tourist. Look at what color they're painted, because everything is color coded as well. They chose the most ugly, unassuming shade of green to paint a lot of things, specifically because, like, it's statistically the least noticeable color. So
is
if
it
they
the-
can't hide something, they painted
Is
that
it
color.
seafoam? The seafoam green, the submarine seafoam green, or is it something else?
Let me check for you.
I remember this one story. I don't remember the exact details, but it was in Disneyland. They were gonna set up some attraction or something in Cinderella's castle, and like Walt Disney and some other guys went to like the attic, and they found like a whole bunch of fucking cats,
Yeah,
like
'cause,
stray cats in there, and
Disney-
you know.
yeah, real quick, Disney actually releases cats in the mornings to chase off rats before opening the park.
But like they some of the guys were gonna get exterminators to come and get rid of the cats, and he was like, "No, we're gonna oh god damn it, it disconnected again, didn't it, Zim?"
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh, yeah.
laughing as Lyndon chimes in. Hush! If you share too many secrets, they'll send their secret hit squad after you, Zim. And then
yeah.
disconnect.
But yeah, Walt Disney adamantly refused and got every single cat adopted. I think he may have adopted one himself.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't know.
I think this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the evening.
Aw. Okay.
Right.
It's
Yep.
fun, but I wasn't planning to go this long anyways. But
Well, thank you for having me. To be fair, I was planning on going to bed like couple hours ago, but
Yeah. But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today. Yeah, with Planet Zoo, the constant disconnect weirdness, I'm not gonna deal with it now. So we're just gonna go ahead and call it. So
okay.
thank you everybody for joining today for Planet Zoo. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much again for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever it may be, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.